Welcome to Crypto Tech Viewers. Every day we are reviewing Bitcoin prices in multiple trading systems and in multiple time frames and making an educated price prediction based on global market data and Bitcoin options open interest data. Let us begin the video for today. As we could see yesterday, the Bitcoin was trading around this range when we were doing the recording of the video. And surprisingly, that was the bottom when we recorded the video. And after that, Bitcoin started pumping up because the whole global markets were started rallying. It might have smelled Elon's acquisition of Twitter. So the prices are all, especially the technology stocks, are all pumped up. The sentiment got boosted, especially for the crypto space. All the sentiment for the cryptos is now boosted, especially for Dogecoin. Those who are following me in Twitter might know I have tweeted this immediately after I could see that reaction from Doge for Elon's acquisition of Twitter. It spiked 37% from the bottom. Yeah, such a good sentiment got boosted. So based on that sentiment, Bitcoin also rallied back from the one day chart. Looks like it took a support at 5,10 again, super trend again. First time it took a support here. It was breaking slightly yesterday when we were recording the video. It all looked completely bearish, but everything turned upside after market smelled that particular news. So now if we could see the Camarilla pivots point of view, so yesterday it was struggling around this side, this area. Now it took a support around S3, and that is new bottom for this week, and from there on it rallied. The good news is it's now trading above the pivot point. Yeah, so the rally should go above this R4. In fact, if it can cross this particular price, it will be really good for the upside rally. But this is too much of volatile in last few days actually. So market may take a pause or take cues from global markets and move accordingly. So if you could see the EMA ribbon, this is a Fibonacci series EMA ribbon. So we could clearly see that stochastic crossover happened, and MACD also showing a positive momentum, but still MACD is yet to cross the signal line. But this particular one candle actually proved to be a leader candle in my perspective, because it's the strength of this candle is pretty good. So long candle with pretty good well above average volume, and this marks as a leader candle. So for any downward move from now on, this candle's low should be taken out. Only then it can move down. Otherwise, markets can consolidate around here, and the more time it spends holding this particular candle, then more it will create base for the further rally. But for any meaningful further rally, as I have been telling multiple times in my videos, so it first crossed all these EMAs and spent some good amount of time like this, and that will eventually prove to the bulls or the fresh bulls that market is able to sustain these levels. Market is able to hold this 233 EMA. Then it will form a base like this and then start rally upwards. But till then, we can't say that market will start rallying from here. Market has to still cross 233 EMA and also need to consolidate a bit. It shouldn't get immediately the moment it crosses like this. If it is not spending enough time here, see the sell off. So it will immediately face some selling pressure, and then bulls will lose the control and it will fall down. So for that, the consolidation has to happen like something like this. Yeah, only then that will sustain. Yep. If you could see the Fibonacci retracement point of view, so now the trading range. So we were seeing that it was holding this 50 period moving 50% retracement level very nicely. But when we were recording the video yesterday, it was trading around here. It was putting a scary picture. So we thought that the trading range is between 0.5 and 50% to 38.2%. But now again, because of this news, the whole data got changed. Now it is trying to breach this 61.8% retracement level. So if it is able to hold one candle like this, yeah, if there is one candle like this, when this important level is crashed, when bulls are trying to clear these important levels, a bull candle should come like this. Yeah, a long candle with a pretty decent volume. If it can come, next to few more candles may follow something like this. Yeah. So that's how this these things work. But if it is unable to cross the 61.8 retracement level, something like this, so again the prices start moving or consolidating within these two zones. Yeah, these two price band. So if you could see the anchored VWAP, so I have been telling the last few sessions about this anchored VWAP. So this is swing low anchored VWAP. This is a swing high anchored VWAP. We are combining these two together to arrive at pretty decent prediction for the Bitcoin price movement. So as I have been telling, so this VWAP is trying to retest this particular swing lows VWAP, but it should somehow cross this VWAP, right? That's what I have been telling. So when it was trading here, I was calling out clearly that if it is unable to cross this VWAP, then I was telling you that expect a sell-off like this, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah. So now it's again trying to clear this particular VWAP. Now, if it is not able to clear this VWAP, then the trend may be like for sideways, or it may even turn slightly bearish. But this sentiment, since sentiment got boosted with the news, positive news, it will not go down like this drastically. It won't go down, but it can try to consolidate here without crossing this VWAP. But if this VWAP is crossed with the good volume candle, something like this, yeah, then we can expect that this VWAP to be next crossed. If both these VWAPs are crossed, then that will and both these VWAPs are crossed, and Bitcoin is spending enough time after crossing these two VWAPs, then it will set up a stage for the rally. But till then, don't expect a spectacular rally. Actually, these two levels have to hold very strongly. Only then the rally can be expected. Otherwise, Bitcoin prices may go one day go up, one day go down, because in the weekly time frame it is trading in sideways. Yeah. So if you could see the support and resistance bands, so it was trading around here when we were recording the video. So now it has crossed this particular trend line. So this was a long trend line. It was this is one of the important trend lines which got broken yesterday. Now that is snapped back on the upside. So but for any meaningful rally, obviously it has to cross this particular trend line. Also after crossing this particular trend line, it has to spend enough time, and it should be able to hold this particular trend line. Only then further rally is possible. So if you could see the weekly chart, obviously RSI is trading around 50 level. This ADX is trading well below the signal line. So both are saying that Bitcoin is in sideways. Actually, there's no emerging trend anywhere. At least as long as it is stop falling, it will be a big relief for many of the investors. So so at the moment it is this particular candle is showing us green. Yesterday it was showing us red. Yesterday it was showing like fifth week consecutively it was red. But now because of this news, now this candle has snapped back up. So now it is looking like a positive candle. From the global markets front, before getting into the options open interest, we'll see quickly a couple of more things actually. So this is the daily chart. So we were saying that Bitcoin was down about 20%, more than 20% from this recent swing high, and luckily that is snapped back, and then now it's trading around this level. So this is not applicable. for now actually. So if it is again crossing go back, so anyhow this particular trend line should offer a pretty decent support. So if we could see the options open, before we see the options open interest data, we'll have a quick look into the global market data. So this is what it's looking like in the US 30 and US 500, all looking like put an upside a green hammer. So see, it is it was going down drastically, but all of a sudden everything looking positive. If you remember a couple of days back, I was telling you that there will be certainly a surprise around this candle actually. So I was expecting that the surprise may be on the sideways. And when we were expecting the video recording, when we were recording the video yesterday, exactly it was on the same place where it closed the previous day actually. It was trading around this level. Then I was still calling out that there will be a surprise candle here, and that surprise became at the positive side, so it has put a strong upside candle here. So now for any downward movement, this candle low should be taken out, only then it will fall. Otherwise the fall, we can reasonably assume that then the temporary bottom is made actually. And this candle looks like the morning star pattern actually. Yeah, so at one angle it looks like a morning star. Obviously we need a couple of more data to confirm that the temporary bottom is made. See the case of Nasdaq. So it gapped down, but till then it is keep rallying up and up and up, and this is a very good sign. At least those who are panicked about this bigger fall will be a bit relieved at the moment. Yeah. And if you could see the Bitcoin options open interest data, this is our options open interest data for the 27th April, tomorrow. So good thing is those who have written a huge call at 40,000 has moved up. They are now written the resistance is now moved to 41,000. So 40,000 is not resistance. Obviously, Bitcoin is at the moment trading around 40,600 level. So that is the data is also confirming that the 40,000 will more likely to hold. And the 39,000 will be a strong support for tomorrow. So 40,000 straddle. If you are options trader, so those who are putting shorting calls and puts with 40,000 at the 40,000 level, maybe in good profit. 41,000 said that 41,000 will be strong resistance for tomorrow. And 39,000 will be very strong support. In fact, this is a very bigger candle, so a lot of puts have been written here. So it will be very strong support, 39,000. So 40,000, it's like a pendulum. So markets go above here 500, 600 points, and below 500, 600 points. It can oscillate between 40,000 actually. That's what this options open interest data suggests. But obviously, for any trading, you have to consult with your financial advisor. This is all just a technical view. So thanks all for watching. Trade safely. Bye.